Hey, what's up guys? This is by far the most game-breaking deck to ever exist in Clash Royale. And 90% of people that are not top 500 or top 200 players are not playing this deck correctly. If you speedrun to the Skeleton Army evolution and then drop your Skeleton King in a diagonal placement right in front of the Skeleton General, it blocks the Skeleton General and you can play way more offensively. All the skeletons from the Evolved Skeleton Army go in front and are absolutely unkillable. You can do this placement way more aggressively towards the top of the arena, instead of just cycling your Skeleton Army evolution in the back like most people do it, allowing you to play more aggressively and put on pressure faster to the opponent, so they're screwed if they don't have the right card cycle or a down elixir. And when your Skeleton General is going in one side, you unload all of your other elixir in the other lane. Legitimately, if you do this and you have decent mechanics, you'll be top 500 in the world. Because every deck without arrows, vines, or earthquake automatically loses to this push. It's time to get sly with our skeletons and assert dominance. Here we go. I'm on a mission to show why Evolved Skeleton Army should get booted from the game. This card is conceptually broken on so many levels. I don't care that the little skeletons after their death are moving slower after the nerf. They are still stupidly strong because the concept of the general lagging behind the Skeleton King, so then the general can't be attacked unless you have arrows, earthquake, or something of the sort. I just think it's silly. I think it's conceptually a bad gameplay decision from Clash Royale to even have that in the game. Anyway, I'm going to go and try to scrummage through with our Suspicious Bush on the other side, and maybe, just maybe, we're able to go in for a Skeleton King here on the Wizard, and then Skeleton Army after. I'm hoping that I can get an extreme value right now. Oh, he's just eating it. That's literally half of his tower to 2 elixir, guys. Straight up criminal behavior for sure. All right, let's go for Skeleton Army on offense because I want to bait out his spells. And then I kind of want to start sniping stuff with Dark Goblins. We'll see how this goes. I think it could be good if I hit a perfect Dark Goblin on the Giant. And we'll see if he has anything for that. Okay, he's got NATO. That's fine. I think we go Skeleton Army here. Possibly going for a Fire Spirit just to sack the shot. Then we go for a Ice Spirit. Freeze everything. Skeleton Army afterward. I think we're good. I think that the Sparky just straight dies. And we got this on the loose. Look at that. The General's still alive too. He's going to lose his tower. He doesn't even target the General. Oh my God. There's no way you can say this is fair. This guy has Wizard, Sparky, arrows, like probably Zap too. And he is getting clapped so hard. This game is just dumb, man. They gotta fix this. You can't look at this and tell me this is even remotely fair. Of course, we're not even gonna respond to the Wizard because I don't care about it. I think I just released the demons. I released the demon mode with the little skeletons and 3 crown him. That was the easiest game of my life. And I can't lie, that matchup might not look like it's favorable on paper, but with the Evolved Skeleton Army, anything is flipped in your favor. Bro literally had double Wizard, double small spell with Skeleton Army. And I think that if you have 2 wizards with a tornado and zap, you should probably win the matchup against any bait deck. But he got brutalized, and it felt like it was a 100-0 matchup in my favor as we push up to 7,700 in the world. Here we go. I'm excited to show you guys the next level of shenanigans that you can release with the Evolved Skeleton Army. That was just the initial level. The second level is spamming the Skeleton Army on defense, getting positive elixir trades, and then of course, relinquishing any potential of the opponent defending if they have a bad card cycle and they don't have their freaking earthquake. Okay, this guy, he's caked up. He's caked up a little bit. He is going to be drawing some annoying stuff. I definitely want to just Fire Spirit because it has a better radius of defense for us, I think. I think I have to Ice Spirit here too. Oh, am I just dead? I might just be dead unless we kill the mini P.E.K.K.A. and, you know, don't lose my tower. All right, we're chill. I mean, he did semi-even damage on both sides. He played that really well. Got to give credit where credit is due. When people play well and they deal damage with a deck that I've never seen before, like who whips out a minor freaking Royal Hogs deck? Like you got to give some people some credit when they spill some crazy strats. 3 Musketeers too. Oh, wow. This is actually insane. This might be the most mesmerizingly crazy deck I've ever seen in Clash. Like recently, I just do not see these decks. So we will 100% Skeleton King here on that and then just Skeleton Army. This is the most predictable Skeleton Army of the big 26, but it is what we're going with here. And Ice Spirit, I forgot. It gets one shot by the 3 Musketeers. That's insane. I guess it has to be range distance. I'm not gonna lie. I did not remember that. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. How many times have you been swindled by trying to defend a Musketeer from 3 Musketeers and then that happens? That sucked. That really hurt my feelings and my towers. All right, we could rip it with the vines, but he'll probably spell. I think he's going to spell that. Oh, Ice Golem. That's not good. That's actually just not good for him. Oh, that was a terrible vines. If we kept everything alive, it would have made sense, but holy hell, that was awful. I'm going to give myself a big oops, because if I had 3 elixir, I think I'd just send it, and I'd win the game. But because I don't have 3 elixir, cycle kind of sucks. He's got a 3 musketeers, right? Oh, no, he's not. He's going to poison preemptively on the skeleton army that I don't drop. Oh! He's not ready. He's not ready. He's not ready for the juice. All right, we got to go suspicious bush, go skeleton barrel, and spam everything we own. The skeletons are going in front. Dude, what are you supposed to do? You can't kill the skeletons. You can't kill the skeletons because they're behind the general. You literally can't do anything. You actually actively can't do anything until they're dead. And then they weren't going to die. And then you're going to die, bro. That's kind of how the game works now. Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun for the whole family playing against this stupid card that no one can kill? Don't you love it, Clash Royale? Did you do such a good job balancing the game? Oh my God. I love you guys. It's almost like you left this in the game for the longest time possible just to troll us. Oh, he just rage quit. He literally doesn't even want to play the game anymore. And honestly, that's the feeling that I have when I play against a top 1,000 player in the world, because if I'm chilling at this rank, I'm a lot better than people we're playing against, because I purposely stay a little bit lower so I can show you guys new strategies. But if I'm playing at people at my skill level, right, top 500, top 1,000, they're doing this to me, and I just want to rage quit, turn my device off, and not play the game anymore. Sinister. All right, I feel like that perfectly describes our deck today. I'm going to go Skeleton Barrel and give him the opportunity to go and spam to the Skeleton Army. Usually when we see archers, it's going to be a Expo deck. There is a chance it's something else, but 9 times out of 10, it is Expo. We will get real suspicious with our bush and roll through and see if we get logged, and of course that's going to happen. The unfortunate reality of this matchup is he is going to have a lot of annoying cycle cards to be able to kill our general. So it might not work as well as it did in the other games. We'll see though. I'm going to vines just to kill his cards quick. I don't know if this is going to work, but I would love to pop an ability and get value from it. So we'll see if we can get a little bit closer to the tower. Maybe get him a little bit more log, less value for us. Come on. All right. Oh my gosh. He's still logging. Let's go. That's beautiful. Now we're going to plop a suspicious bush and a skeleton barrel at the same time. I don't know if the Tesla pulls. It might not pull the bush. We might be a bush Wookiee out here. Okay. I can't go for a fire spirit or ice spirit because it just gets killed by the Tesla. I would have loved a fire spirit connect to the knight and hit the tower, but can't have that happen. I could maybe start to go to like dark goblin ice spirit to predict on skeletons when he doesn't have knight in cycle. I'm gonna wait a little bit. See what he wants to do. Don't think he's gonna fireball me. We're good. Go skeleton king on the other side. He's gonna electric spirit left side for sure. I do think that we just, vines on that every chance we get. Even though we're not hitting tower, it's worth it. It's a 3 for 3 trade and it's pretty free for me. Also, oh my goodness, bro. Let's go. That's a lock and a half. That is disastrous damage to our Sinister Sir. He is going to be taking it like a champ. That really ate his tower alive. That must suck, bro. That must suck. And he doesn't have log in cycle. So if I can get to the Skeleton King, Skeleton General and have no log, then I think this logless push is going to be his doom, his downfall. We'll go Ice Spirit here on the other side as well and see what he decides to do. I also want to go in for Skeleton Army and then General like this and have it behind. That's the laggy push. And then he's going to have to Fireball and Log, and we spam all of our stuff in the right side. You literally just spam everything in the right lane. That is how you play the deck. You got to spam everything in the right side. If the Electric Spirit doesn't hit the General, he just loses. Oh my God. He still hasn't hit the General. That took him forever to hit the General. Look at all the damage we got, bro. Isn't that cracked? Isn't that kind of insane that I'm getting that damage for free? And then the Dark Goblin hits the archers too? Like, come on! You can't make this up! You guys will be like, Jake, my units don't do that. But I'm telling you right now, your units do that if you do that placement that I just did. As simple as that. It's as simple as that. I promise. I promise. All right. Do this. Get a log. That's fine. I think we go for our Dark Goblin here. A little Dark Gibbies. Goes hit him up with the vines. It's not happening just yet. I'm not going to click it until we're able to hit the Archer 2. Fire Spirit other side. Skeleton Army, Skeleton King. Oh, that's a sad Skeleton King. He's all by himself. No homies, no friends. But we do have vines, so I think we're okay. I think I'm chill with this. As long as we're able to clean up the Expo, he is not going to get a tremendous amount of damage on me. I do have the ability to eat damage as well, and he's going to Expo again. This one's defensive, so it's a bit more annoying. Guy's playing super well. He's actually not a bad player. I mean, obviously at higher ranks in Clash Royale, they are going to be good. I think we're not going to waste it just yet. Let's go for this Dark Goblin here, then try to go in for our Skeleton Army after. So he doesn't have the best Electro Spirit luck, And I wonder if we're going to get a good trade. I genuinely really hope this works, but I can't guarantee it. I think it's going to be good. The skeletons don't do enough, but we can go Suspicious Bush and Skeleton Barrel here. That was a good play with the Tesla. That was smart on his end. I wonder if we can get real cheeky and cheesy with it. He'll probably go for a knight. Yeah, that's what I would have done too. We'll go Skeleton King left side. We need to get back to another skeleton army if we want to win this. I think that the problem here is he's going to fireball me later. He's definitely going to fireball me. Let's just vines. Kill that. Go in for our Skeleton Barrel. Go for another Skeleton King. Try not to pop a bad ability. Maybe we're good. Maybe we're good. This is kind of tough, though. All right, that's another Expo. That's annoying. Got to go Skeleton Army. Probably Fire Spirit. Maybe get to another Skeleton King. Go for our Skeleton Barrel. Drop another Skeleton Army. Try to Vines here. Maybe get stuff going. I don't know if we have motion. I hope we have motion. It looks like we're causing commotion. Whoa! Let's go. Let's freaking go. All right, this is it. I just need a Vine Cycle. And he needs to fireball me, but he can't because he has so much crap going at him. There's just a lot of junk in this game, guys. There is too much junk in our trunk. And eventually we overwhelmed him. I don't even know what I was saying at the end because I was thinking so hard. But even though I was running like a low skill deck and our opponent had Electro Spirit with Evolved Tesla and Fireball and Log, he just lost. And these guys are good. These players I'm playing against are around like top 6,000-ish now or top 5,000. And they just don't have any option to defend. Like, he has all the cards that should hypothetically stop me with the Evolved Tesla splash damage, the Log, the Fireball, and then also having the Electro Spirit to chain onto things and a quick card cycle, so he should theoretically get back to everything. But in practice, it just doesn't work that well. I might feel a little bit nocturnal right now because of my recording hours, but trust me, guys, even though it's not 12 just yet, I need to fix that. we'll start recording maybe at 9 p.m. instead of 11:44. So it is what it is, but that's what we're rolling with right now as we are able to steamroll that baby dragon and get an amazing spot. Unfortunately, the witch does get a hit on the tower, but it's not that big of a deal. I'd like to go in for a skeleton barrel because it will get us closer to the evolution and it pairs pretty well with the dark goblin. I don't really like dropping bushes because they're slower, so I'll drop it in different situations. A skeleton barrel, it might even pull back the knight and deal some damage. Oh, nice. We got a 2 elixir ability that does not progress this guy's card cycle. This has to be a golem deck. My cycle sucks, though. I didn't skeleton arm even once yet. A little bit sad to see, but that sometimes does happen for me. Sometimes you just don't get blessed with the best starting hand where you get to skeleton army and cheese people, but we'll see what we can do here. I might have just lost. I don't think vining that kills the witch. And then I have to dark goblin. And I don't even know if the Dark Goggins is going to be able to destroy the stuff. I mean, I hope so. We'll see. Yeah, he's gonna vines me. He's literally gonna vines me. He is not a nice lad. He is not a nice lad. He's getting real frisky with me. I had to let the witch lock on too. There was no other play. So well played on his end. Credit where credit is due. Anyone that does beat me today, I will be saying good game and well played. They do deserve it. I mean, my deck is super toxic. So no matter what they're playing, my deck probably should be nerfed more than theirs, which is not something you hear me say, right? Like, I think that 90% of the time, if I get a bad match, I'm like, oh, let's freaking go. I destroyed him. Feel really good about that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It is fun, but at the same time, you always have to understand, like, there is another side to this, and you know the opponent's miserable. They are fuming whenever they've matched into this. Yeah, he's got Elixir Collector, so this matchup's not bad for him, I'd say, but, like, it's still tough. It's still tough. There's no true, like, 100-0 matchup for this. All right, so we're going to go vines on this and kill, hopefully, and then get a good trade with our skeleton army, skeleton general, and then skeleton barrel. So we're unleashing the beast. We are dropping everything we own. I got a dark goblin on this baby dragon. That was really well played on his end. I think if we vines here, we might be able to keep the general alive long enough. I don't know how well this is going to go. Phenomenal knight ability. This guy is good at the game. That was extremely well played. This guy's ball knowledge is elite. This guy's got it locked. He's got it locked for sure. All right, we're in a skeleton army here and then try to go in bamboozle him a little bit. Maybe we can go skeleton barrel. I got it. I got to go in. I got to go in crazy hard here. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll see. I could vines. Hitting the baby dragon is nice. He hit a really good vines too. This is brutal. This is actually brutal. I'm going to sus bush right side because I kind of want to ignore. I kind of got to ignore. Oh, maybe we can just do this again. I need a cycle. This is dumb, but this is what we gotta do. Get him to drop the witch on the wrong side, and he's not bad enough to do that. Maybe we can still, you know, get some value with the skeleton barrel cheese? Please? Not enough. It's not enough. I thought it was good, but it's not enough. All right, okay. Well, there's that. What if we split our skeleton army and then have the general go on the other side and then we somehow defend this? And then don't die. Just don't die. Nah, I think we're cooked. This guy played so damn well too. So there are certain situations in Clash Royale that you will lose. And this is one of them. Like, I genuinely think that this guy played phenomenally. He had Elixir Collector, so I wasn't able to damage that down. And he had Bar Barrel with Vines and Baby Dragon and Witch. And he still got to like 400 HP. That's with me not playing perfectly and him playing phenomenally. So good game and well played to him. We'll bounce to the next one. And that's what it takes to beat this deck. And it was still super stupidly close. It's time to bounce back after the L. Honestly, I do think that last matchup was super bad. The fact that we weren't able to do anything to Elixir Collector and then also the double small spells. And honestly, the Knight ability that the guy hit was out of this world. He was just an insane player. Out of all the people that we played against today, that was the best play. And it wasn't for me. That Knight was fire. Okay, so I'm going to try to go for a Skeleton King in front, maybe. Or should I just drop it in the back? Nah. I'm just going to let this go. I'm going to go Vines instead. Just kill the Princess as quick as I can. Try to get a bit of a better card cycle into a Logbait player. More often than not, when you're playing Logbait versus Logbait, you have to Skeleton Army on defense or you have to Fire Spirit on the Goblin Barrel. And they're not necessarily like the most reliable tactics because they can go Goblin Barrel in front, and that's really bad for us. I'm going to Ice Spirit first just to freeze everything and then Fire Spirit in case he Vines is. Sometimes they will Vines when wall breakers are about to explode on you. It's not a fun time when that happens. I'm going to Vines on the Dark Goblin. I think that's fine. And then the Skeleton King ability, please. He's not back to Valkyrie, right? Back to Valkyrie? I don't think it even matters. Like, the Skeletons will lock onto the tower for a little bit, right? Some of them will wrap around the side, maybe, right? Possibly? Nah, I got nothing. That sucked. That was awful. All right. I'll go Dark Goblin here, and then Skeleton King, and then Ice Spirit, Fire Spirit again. He probably pushes that and gets a great trade. Yeah, that Valkyrie getting pushed directly into my Spirit killed it a little bit quicker, so he got a way better trade than he typically would. All right, so I'm going to let this go. I'm not going to respond too much. I'll just go Skeleton Army on this and then kill the Dark Goblin easier and also get to the evolution. That's the game plan. That's always been the route. If we don't play like that, we aren't getting the game in the right direction ever. You need an express pathway towards that Skeleton Army evolution. We could go Dark Goblin on the Princess. He might try to predict this. I hope that, well, the Dark Goblin does 2-tap the Princess, so we'll get a great trade and kill it, and then the Princess won't hit it. So I will do that early, so then he doesn't expect the Princess to get blocked at the bridge and get a better trade. So I like how we played that there. If we go for an Ice Spirit, the Skeleton King still like one-shots everything, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to Skeleton King ability maybe, depending on what happens. Ooh. Oh, he's one with it as well. He's one with it as well. Okay. That's some disrespectful stuff. You're not supposed to easily steal my strategy like that, bro. I don't know who taught you that, but that's a little bit mean. A little bit mean. You're a cheeky lad. Okay, I do think that I need to go in for, you know, a Skeleton Army immediately to get max value. But I believe it'll defend this Dark Goblin, so that's good. So yeah, let's just do this. Go Skeleton Army and then Princess. And probably not let our General die. Yeah, our General's just vibing, and going backwards is beautiful because then it gives us a little bit more space to work with. If our stuff isn't able to get targeted for a while, he'll Valkyrie on this. He'll have to Valkyrie, and we'll Vines on it. Where's the Valkyrie? All right, we're predicting it. Oh, you guys saw the prediction on the Valkyrie. It wasn't good enough, but if I hit it slightly earlier, I think I would have won the game, and that would have been the best play of my life. Oh my God. I knew he had to Valk. I had my hand on the trigger. I had it. All right, we'll Fire Spirit, Ice Spirit, and we should be able to just kill those goblins and no damage done. I'm also going to go for Vines. I'd love to get a couple goblins stabbing away on his tower just for the memes of it. And he'll probably Princess, so we're going to get ready for the Dark Goblin to die, and then Skeleton King when he Princesses. Oh, let's go, big dog. We got you. We got you on lock. All right, so we'll Skeleton Army when he decides to go in for the barrel. And I would like to go and click the ability, but he's going to have Valkyrie, so it's not really smart. I'll let the Dark Goblin cruise control on left side because it doesn't matter to me. And then I'm going to go for this, and Vines. Because it does kill the General. And if the General dies, I think we're chill. All we had to do is kill the General, and the Vines targets the General every time. So if you don't know, now you know. That's how you play, bros. Oh, look at the damage I got because of that. Yo, that defense was sick. It was kind of nutty. So if you are unaware, always Vines on top of the General, because it does straight kill it, and then you don't have to worry about it. So if you want to be able to delete the General Earthquake, Vines, and Evolve Zap are your best plays. That was picture perfect defense. I'm glad we were able to clutch up after we got maybe outplayed in the last game. I don't know. The guy played super well, and I definitely played better than this guy in this one. I don't know if it's something you should be proud about, though, being the superior skeleton army spammer is still bottom of the barrel, most toxic plays of all time. Throw a slimy skeleton at the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.